Well, here is the future power plant for my son's S10. As I told you, it's going to be a LS power truck. It is a LQ4 6-liter, 6-bolt block. I'm still not a fanboy of the LS engines. I just see a lot of things on them I don't like. I do. One is the little tiny main cap bolts, but we pulled this apart Sunday, and a few things that caught my eye. One, it's standard bore. Rods and mains are standard. We pulled the first two pistons in the front main off. But here's the bearings. Okay, and they are standard. Right there, standard. And where's it at? Right. It'll focus. Right there it says GM. The rings look fairly new. I think somebody tried to do a budget overhaul or something. I'm not sure. But the thing that bothers me is the piston movement in the cylinders. There's no real ring ridge up here to speak of. I run a mic through it. There's no taper to speak of in the cylinders. Well, in these two here, front two we pulled the pistons out of. Journals look good. Probably don't know. It's up to him whether he wants to use this crank, if it can be turned, polished, or what's got to be done to it. I'd rather the kid put a forged crank in it because we're putting good rods and pistons and everything in it. This one got quite a bit of movement. And that piston there looks fairly new. I mean, none of them are really dirty on top. They got some baked on shit on the sides of them. Lack of oil change maintenance. But inside of it was fairly clean, other than like this stuff here. But that ring groove's fairly clean. I've seen worse. But if you look at like that ring right there, that ring looks fairly new. So I don't know if they tried to throw a set of rods and mains in it, lost the cylinder, they replaced the piston, you know, some shop did it or what. I can't see a GM dealer doing this. But that's the way it came out. But anyhow, it's going to the machine shop, have it checked over, see if we can 30 over it. We got this one, the LQ4, and then we got an LQ9 too, 6-liter. Both 6-bolt blocks, both got 317 heads on them. So we're going to run the heads. If I remember correctly, LQ9 is 10 to 1, the LQ4 is like 9.5 to 1, 9.6 to 1 with that head. 71cc or 71.6 cc head. I'll just say 71 cc, 72, whatever you want to call it. But I know guys that have run them with turbos and did fine. He's not out to set the world on fire. So we all get some good power out of it. But again, I'm not sold on them yet. The only thing I can see GM used their head on was burying the center line of the crank deeper in the block. That's a good thing, but the small main cap bolts, which are right there, and the little Tinker Toy rocker arms and shit like that, but in stock form I guess they're alright. And I'm not a fan of plastic in an engine when it's cycling heat, cold, and oil. So I don't care what polymer they're made out of. That just seems janky to me. So, but that's what the kid wants, so we're going to build it. Like I said, I've seen guys make big power. Street Race Channel, that Falcon, look at what it's doing with 6-liter. So, anyway, with that displacement anyway. But there's the beginning of it. He's going to use my FTI Turbo 400 at level 4 that we had in the S10 when we first put the turbo motor in. It's got a level 5 in it now with an Ultra Bell. But he's going to use it and get the truck all put together and play with it. So his truck's going to be more street than race, but we're going to cage it. We got the cage. We got everything stripped down now, so we can start getting that done. But while we're working on this up at the machine shop. So, but there you go. That's the beginning of it. Got to start somewhere. These 6-liters are getting hard to find. Hard to find, but I guess we did okay. We only give $100 a piece for them. Complete engines. So, but I think what we'll do is we'll just take them both up there and let him pick which one he wants to build in the machine shop, and we'll bring the other one home and put it up. So till we have another video on his truck, or I get out there and get some stuff finished up on the gray 4x4, or start on the S10, moving stuff around and swapping turbos and stuff. Everybody stay safe. God bless. Later.